Guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to the garage. Today we're talking about charging at home, charging your Tesla, and we've got a cool product from a company called EVjuicion. It's a charging cable that you can buy to help charge your car at home and on the road. When you buy a new Tesla, you have to buy the charging equipment on top of the vehicle price. So the car doesn't come with like the cords and cables to charge it. You have to buy those separately. And so there's some good options. Tesla has some good options, but you also have there's also some good third-party options as well that you can choose. So I want to show you this charger from EVjuicion. It's a home charging cable. The cool thing with this one, it's different than all the other ones I've looked at on the channel in that it comes with the Tesla plug already. Most of the ones that you get third party are the J1772 handles, and then you have to use your adapter to plug into your car. So the cool thing with this one is it's already the Tesla handle. This is called the NACS plug. So this is going to be compatible with all Teslas, and in the future going to be compatible with most electric car companies are changing to this plug in the United States. This has a nice carrying case with it, so you can just keep this in your car. You can keep it in the bottom of you can keep it down here below. You can put it in the front trunk. Keep this with you so that way you have something to charge the car when you're on the road, kind of as a backup. It's a nice 20-foot extension cord on here. This plugs into a regular household outlet, like a 15-amp outlet that you'd have in your house. But it also has, you can see that plug there, that is more of like a 20-amp outlet. So it can plug into that. And some of these can be 240 volts, so you can get, some higher charging speeds. And then it has this adapter plug. You just plug right into this one, and you can see it has that curved. This sideways plug right here means this is for a 20-amp outlet. You can plug that in. Now this is just going to plug into your regular your household outlet, and this can charge up to 16 amps. So this is going to be a little faster charging than the Tesla mobile connector. Okay, instruction manual is pretty straightforward. Really, it's just plug and play. The only thing we have to set up is there is an app that we can download. It's called EVjuicion. We go in, we download the app from the App Store, search EVjuicion in the App Store, and it shows up, and then we can just download it, create an account. Once we get our EVjuicion account set up, we go into the app, and then we can add charging stations. So we can start, we can connect this charging station to it. It's going to connect to Wi-Fi. We're going to be able to monitor the charging a little more closely. We'll be able to, set up scheduling and so forth. So there's a lot of cool features to this on the app. I'm just going to plug this into my standard. This is just a 15-amp regular outlet that I have in my garage. I do have a NEMA 1450. This is just a standard outlet. So I'm going to use the adapter cord. So I have the adapter onto the extension cord so I can plug into this. This is the standard outlet, and I'll just be able to plug into that. And really, I can start plugging in. We just get there's a couple indicator lights on this unit itself. Now that it's set up, it wants me to scan the QR code. There's a QR code on the back of this charger box here. I just want to scan that with my app. It's already going to set that up, and I can bind it. Now I can configure my Wi-Fi. So if I set this up to my home Wi-Fi network, I'll have Wi-Fi when it's plugged in here, and I'll be able to access that. So I'm just going to have it search for my Wi-Fi. I'll set that up. So I'm in my app here. I can configure some of the settings here. So I can change the maximum current. Example, I can throttle down the amperage if I want to. Now, because I'm using a standard outlet, I'll probably do mine a little bit lower. Let's say we do 13 amps. And then there is a scheduled charging in that we can set up a schedule. If we want charging to start on a schedule, we can set that up there. Plug and charge, this just means if we have that enabled, it'll be able to start right after we plug in. And then we can set up our electricity prices so we can monitor the cost. All right, with the app all set up, charger's plugged in, it's ready to go. We just touch on our charge port here. When it's white, we insert. This looks just like the Tesla plug, so works just like that. Insert. Blue is communicating, and then green flashing is charging. Let's go inside the car and see what kind of speeds we're getting, and then we can also monitor that on the app as well. So we're inside here. We're charging. If you can see, we're doing about 4 miles an hour, 13 amps. So it can do a maximum of 16 amps on 110 volts, and then if you can see, you can also adjust it in the car. We can adjust our amperage there, but on the app, I have the charger set up to do 13 amps. You can do a maximum of 16 amps, but if you don't have a 20 amp breaker, you will trip the breaker if you're charging on a 15 amp breaker at like 15 amps. You really can't charge 100% of your breaker rating, only about 80% really. So this isn't going to be a real fast charge. This is just going to be a good overnight trickle charge, over the course of, 8-10 hours or so. I might get, 30 to 50 miles of range. Good to have this in your car in case you need it on a road trip, or if you're staying somewhere and you need to plug in somewhere. This is a good option. This isn't going to be your fast charge, but it will keep your car charged, keep it topped up, and kind of give it that slow trickle charge. So I'll open up the app while we're inside the car, checking out the charging stats so you can kind of see it monitoring it. This is giving you some stats here. It gives us our real-time current that's being drawn in amps, how long it's been charging, so just for 2 minutes here, our voltage, and then the total power, which is 1.5 kilowatts is our charging. So you can stop charging there. You can also change your amperage right here. You can adjust that down. So here on the charging screen, if we go back to the My Account, you want to make sure you're running the most up-to-date software. So if you go into settings and you can check for updates, you just want to make sure that you're running the most up-to-date software. That's going to help eliminate any issues or problems. There's some other settings here. But this is a good interface here. Very easy to navigate here. All right, guys, so this charger is working great. No problems, no issues. It's doing exactly as it says. Guys, I always recommend having something like this in your car at all times. Yeah, you can use the superchargers and you don't need a cord for that. But let's say you're traveling somewhere and you need to get like an emergency charge. You need to charge it when you're at your destination. This is a great option. Even though this is a level 1 slower charger, it's still going to help get power back into your car. It's very reasonably priced. It's got this nice carrying case. I like that it's got a few touches. It's got this Velcro on the back, so when it's down sitting in the bottom of your trunk, down in the bottom area, it's not going to roll around or rattle around. It's just going to be nice and secure there. The app functionality is nice, works great, connects to the Wi-Fi, it uses Bluetooth, so I'm able to monitor the charger. A lot of these smaller level 2 chargers, they don't have that kind of Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, the app connectivity. I like that they have that. This is a great product. Big shout out to EVjuicion for the partnership on this video. I'll leave a link down below, guys. Check out their link down below. Feel free to leave your comments, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.